What is up, y'all? Within today's video, we're going to be talking about Victoria Beckham and her new, well, not her new, I was going to say her new makeup line, but low-key, like, to me, it's kind of like new because I feel like it's really not talked about very much. She did come out with it a couple years ago. I just feel like it's not that popular. Recently, I feel like it's only got some traction online because it did go viral of Jeffree Star using her, like, contour pin, which I'm going to be so real with you guys. I was interested in that, but I feel like, not I feel like, I've met Jeffree Star numerous times. My face is so much bigger than his, like way bigger than his. And I'm just like, I couldn't use that little contour pin. Like, honestly, I do feel like it is convenient because you could draw it on like super, super precise. But then I just feel like I would have to use so much because it is so thin. Like, I want to say that the tip of that contour pin literally is like this. Like, I don't know if you guys could see how thin this is. Is it showing? I don't know. You guys probably can't see how thin that is. But legitimately, that's how thin her little contour pin is. And I do see like, oh, wow, you can be very precise with it. But then if you got a big-ass face like mine, it's just not really going to work out. But besides that product, I'm going to keep it so real with you guys. I don't know anything from Victoria Beckham's makeup line. I don't see anybody raving about it. I don't see anybody talking about it. But now, thanks to Trend Mood, Victoria Beckham is getting talked about, but not in a good way because she is coming out with this under eye concealer. I do have to give her credit for this, though. The shade range is actually really good. And y'all know, I feel like when it comes down to a lot of these brands that say, for example, aren't backed by like a big, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like conglomerate brand like Kendo or Estee Lauder. A lot of people can't come out with a big, you know, shade range. And honestly, y'all, I want to keep it real with you guys. I feel like a lot of times too for celebrities, it's kind of hard for them if they are, I don't know anything about Victoria Beckham's brand. I'm just speaking in general. If a person does come out with a makeup brand and it's their money on the line only, it is hard for them to come out with so many different shades. And that's why I feel like sometimes, because I did go through the process myself, I feel like a lot of people don't realize that, say for example, even if you are like Victoria Beckham and yes, she is rich, she can't come out with like 50 shades of foundation. Do you know what I mean? Because there is minimum order of quantities, and a lot of these companies out there, the lab manufacturers, want you to purchase like 10,000 of each shade. And obviously, if you come out with 50 shades, it's going to be a lot. I think that, like, I'm not discrediting like Rihanna or anything like that, but a lot of people put Rihanna on the map when it comes down to, you know, shade range. But it's like at the end of the day, she's backed by Kendo, and Kendo is a multi-billion-dollar brand. So obviously, they can come out with 500 different shades. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, sometimes it's a little rare to see somebody like Victoria Beckham come out with a very, very inclusive shade range. So I do want to give her this. That's the benefit of the doubt here. When it comes down to this product that we are going to be talking about within today's video, there is just a whole lot of backlash towards this concealer pin from Victoria Beckham Beauty. But before we even get into that though, I do want to get your guys' thoughts and opinions about this. Like, do you guys like care for Victoria Beckham Beauty? Like, I'm not even trying to be shady because honestly, y'all, I was like the biggest Spice Girls fan ever. You guys don't even understand. Like, when I was a kid, first of all, my parents shouldn't know I was gay as hell because I used to be obsessed with the Spice Girls lollipops. I don't know if you guys remember those. I used to hunt them down. Like, I wanted to collect all the different Spice Girls on those damn lollipops. And I'm like, why did my parents not know then that I was gay? Also, on top of that, too, I wanted to go see, well, actually, I did, and they took me to go see the Spice Girls movie in theaters. Like, I'm so sorry, but if you're taking, like, your little, like, 8-year-old son to go see the Spice Girls movie, clearly you should know he's a little bit gay. You know what I mean? Anyways, I have to say that I do like the Spice Girls, but I just feel like I don't really care for Victoria Beckham Beauty. Like, I really don't. On top of that, too, like, I have to say, like, I feel, okay, maybe this is just me, but I feel like she's not really known for those types of like makeup looks. You know what I mean? And I feel like she is one of those celebrities that like is like, hey, let me like, you know, come out with a makeup brand like everybody else, in my opinion. Anyways, let's just go ahead and jump into this. This is going to be a quick video because there's really not too much to talk about except for like the backlash of this product right here. And I have to say that this is crazy. So this is the actual product right here, and y'all, it's in a pin form. You know what's so crazy? When I worked at Mac, like a lot of my coworkers loved like the brightening pens. I hate a product like this. I feel like it gets so damn messy. I can't tell specifically if this does have a brush tip applicator, but zooming in on it, to me it does look like it. Regardless if it has a brush tip pin or a felt tip pin, it doesn't really matter to me. I hate these types of products that you have to click at the end and it just gets like so much. You're not really in control of the product that comes out, because sometimes if you push down too hard on it, a bunch of product can come out or not enough, and then you click it a bunch and then like so much product comes out. It's just a hot mess. I don't like these types of products whatsoever. Also, I have to say this too, I found within my experience of working at Mac, this, I forget the name of the damn pins. They were called like Prep and Prime, like brightening, whatever the hell they were. I found that a lot of people purchased them and they would say, oh, this product is streaky, but because they specifically would take the product and get it at the tip of the pin and then like brush it on and try to blend it out with the pin. And I'm like, whoa, 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 like don't do that. Like you can put it on like that and like blend it out with your fingers, with a sponge, with a different type of brush, but it's not meant to be applied with that. It's meant to just be put on with that. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, Obviously, because it does have like a brush tip, people think they can blend out with it, but I'm like, that shit's gonna get streaky as hell. I personally don't like a product like this, but let's go ahead and read about this. So this says the concealer pin. Y'all, a lot of people too, by the way, were outraged by the price because this is $68. But before we get into the details, I do have to mention this brand because I was reading the comments about this, and I have never heard of this brand before because it says that it is actually in like partnership with, I can't pronounce this, y'all, Augustinus Batter, which apparently is a really expensive skincare brand. I actually went over to their website and I was like, y'all, like their cheapest moisturizer is $93, and they have products that go up to like $500. They have eye products that are like $300. I'm like, their stuff is really expensive. And I did read somebody's comment that they were like, oh, this is in partnership with Augustinus, I guess, Batter, and their products are super expensive. So somebody was like justifying the price point, but I'm like, $68, like, y'all, I'm so sorry. Anyways, back to the details. So this is what it's called again. The concealer pin, luminous coverage. It says high performance double impact formula, gives you second skin light to medium coverage. And I want to emphasize, and we will get into it in just a bit, light to medium coverage, okay? That immediately perfects while proprietary skincare actives improve your complexion in 4 weeks. Shows visible improvement of fine lines and wrinkles, diminishes dark circles, decreases under eye puffiness, improves the appearance of hyperpigmentation, created in partnership with Augustinus Batter with, I can't pronounce this either, astenol, hexapeptide 8, polyglutamatic acid, and squalene, and it is 16 shades. And I do have to say, for it only being 16 shades, that is pretty inclusive. Now, this is where the problem kicks in. Obviously, everyone was outraged by the price because a concealer pin being $68, in my personal opinion, is extremely crazy. But I do have to say this because you guys know that I will spend the money when it comes down to skincare stuff, because if I, say, for example, purchase a really good retinol that I'm like, y'all, I see results within a month, to me, that is automatically worth it, even if that retinol is $100. Do you know what I mean? So it really is all dependent upon the person. But to me, I am one of those people that I am skeptical about skincare makeup. Like, I just don't know that it's necessarily going to work the way that I would want it to work, because I feel like skincare, makeup is makeup. I feel like, yes, obviously you can have a little bit of active ingredients inside your makeup, but I just don't think it's going to work as strong as dedicated skincare in my personal opinion. So this is like, I don't know, not really something that I would fully be into, but then maybe if I saw results on it on other people, then maybe I'd be like, oh, okay. Because it does have a lot of claims as far as like decreasing under eye puffiness, the dark circles. It's supposed to help with hyperpigmentation as well as wrinkles. Do you know what I mean? So there is a lot of claims. So y'all, I will let other people be the like guinea pigs, try it out. And if it works good, hey, maybe it is something that I might try in the future. But this is what I specifically want to talk about right here, y'all, that everyone in the comments were like, what is going on here? Because look at all the before and afters. Let's go ahead and start with the very deep shade right here. Also, this is where I have to say I do have to give kudos here, because once again, to my understanding, I think that Victoria Beckham is not like owned by like Kendo or anything like that. I could totally be wrong. Like I said, I didn't do any research on this, but to my understanding, I don't think that she is owned by a big brand. To my understanding, I think that she is owned, you know, on her own. So I have to say this is really nice, because y'all know recently I feel like a lot of people are not coming out with like deeper shades. But let's go ahead and take a deeper look at this right here. Okay, look at the before, look at the after. I'm so sorry. Once again, this is supposed to be light to medium coverage. I totally get it. Maybe this should have been like sheer to light coverage. They should have marketed it as sheer to light, because this is absolutely insane in my personal opinion. Let's go ahead and look right here. We have a little bit of a lighter skin tone right here. Look at the before and after. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, you can't make this up. This is literally directly screenshots from Trendmood. And if you guys don't know, the brands actually send Trendmood these images to post before to get hype and buzz around it. Let's go ahead and look at a medium skin tone right here. Look at the before and after. Right here, I think you could see a little tiny bit of a change, not very much. And let's go ahead and look at a lighter skin tone right here. Once again. And then the very lightest skin tone. I am so sorry. I don't know if it's the lighting. I don't know if it's this product, but these before and afters are comical. Like, honestly, like, look at them in their entirety and then see the before, see the after, and the fact that there's really no difference, like, at all is crazy. And I don't think it's a really good selling point to your $68 concealer. Do you know what I mean? I think that, to me, like, even if this was like just skincare, like, I wouldn't put a before and after. I think that this is kind of pointless in my personal opinion. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions. Does this product excite you? Would you guys spend $68 on a pin? I'm gonna keep it real. Like, honestly, if I saw so many people down the road say, oh wow, I really did notice difference within 4 weeks, then maybe I would give it a shot too, if it really did have, you know, real results. But judging by these before and afters, it's not selling it to me, in my personal opinion. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.